Hello everyone. In the previous video, we have started a new chapter of geography, that is chapter number 2, land, soil, water, natural vegetation and wildlife. In that video, we have discussed about land and its uses. In today's video, we will continue the chapter and we will talk about land further. Now we can classify the land into two types, that is the privately owned land and the community owned land. So if we talk about the privately owned land, so there is an example that there a house is built up. So that a house is a private property. But if we talk about community owned land, so the examples for the community owned land will be a garden, roads, etc. So those are community owned, or we can say that the community is responsible for it, or we can say that the government is responsible for it. So basically privately owned land is the private property of a person and the community owned land is the property allotted to the government. We can also say the community owned land as the common property resources. Now why we have termed them as common property resources? Because it can be used by all the people who are living in the society. So it is the common property. So as we can see nowadays that there is a focus on the development of common property resources. And the funding of these resources, common property resources, come from the local bodies. As we have discussed earlier that the common property is maintained by the government. So the funding for the common properties also comes from the government. So if we talk about in states and cities, the common property or community owned land is the responsibility of municipal corporations. So the funding is given by the municipal corporations for maintaining these common property. Or if we talk about in villages, so the common property areas are taken care by the panchayats or maintained by the panchayats. Okay. Now we will talk about the threats for the land. So there are some threats in the threats for the land. The very first one is deforestation. For example, if you have a forest area or an agriculture area and there is rapid deforestation, it would definitely affect the land quality, because on the next rainy season the rich soil will wash away. So this could be due to the mining activities, or we can say the industrial activities. In hilly areas you have landslides. The another reason is the landslides. So in hilly areas the threats for the land is landslides. And the third one is the problem of soil erosion, which is accentuated again by deforestation activities. And the fourth one is the desertification. That is some of the major issues we need to look into. So the threats for the land are: first, deforestation; second, landslides; third, soil erosion; and fourth, desertification. Now we will talk about the conservation of land, or we can say land conservation. So how we can conserve the land? We have just read about the threats for the land. Now we have to read about how we can conserve the land. Since deforestation is a major issue, so what could be the solution? The solution is planting more and more trees, which is also known as afforestation. Then I say land degradation is a problem. So how can I work around it? I can reclaim the land. Then limited use of pesticides and fertilizers that are chemically made, not organic one. So the use of pesticides and fertilizers should be regulated, and the region where the overgrazing by animals, that should be channeled. So basically the regions where overgrazing by animals is done, that should be channeled regularly, and similarly the use of pesticides and fertilizers should be regulated. So basically in today's video we have discussed about the classification of land, which is the privately owned land and the community owned land. Then we have read about the threats for the land, and there are 4 major threats, that is deforestation, landslides, soil erosion and desertification. Then we have discussed about land conservation. So basically how can we conserve the land? We can conserve the land through afforestation, we can reclaim the land, we can regulate the use of pesticides and fertilizers, and the overgrazing by the animals should be channeled. I hope today's video was useful for you. Thank you.